Let's start off with the basics of computer programming and game design as a class.
So my class is all about learning to program, and programming computers is about figuring things out. It's about reasoning and sense making. So we do it in the framework of game design. It's all about serving that idea of learning to really problem solve.
School can be boring, but it can also be very fun. Here are some things that are fun about this class.
Oh, I think this class is probably the most fun that you can have in school, while still not being a place where we don't get any work done, right? I think that the fact that we are able to actually look at games we enjoy and say, what makes this thing work? That, to me, that sort of breakdown is really fun from my perspective, at least, and hopefully for a lot of my students.
Well, it's enjoyable to create your own thing and watch it work. Mr. Sanborn, the teacher, is nice and lets us play on the Xbox and the other consoles here.
Sometimes school is very challenging, so here's some things to note before deciding to join this class.
If you have no interest whatsoever in games, the game design class is probably not for you. I do teach an AP computer science course, so it's like if you want to learn to program but it's not games at all, then that's an option if you're a little bit more advanced of a student.
It's definitely not an easy A. I somewhat initially thought that, but also it was something I really wanted to do.
I think that students tend to take my class for one of two reasons. One, they think that it's going to be an easy A, which is wrong. It's not. I think you really have to work hard to get an A in here. But two, because they're interested in games and they recognize that learning to program could be a useful skill.
Because I plan on going into game design and computer science in college, and that's one thing that I really wanted to do, so I was like, I should probably take a class on it beforehand so that I have more knowledge going into it than I would just going into it blind.
I like video games. I thought I'd take a spin at trying to make my own very simplistic video games. I play a lot of Nintendo stuff. They're very fun and creative, and sometime, maybe in the future, I'd like to make something people enjoy. I don't know if that's going to be a video game or whatever. It's just some sort of like story.
You also can just make yourself a stronger problem solver just by studying this stuff.
Would you recommend this class and why?
Did you just ask me if I would recommend this class?
Yeah.
Would I recommend my own class that I teach? No, don't take it. This class is terrible. No, come on. I would recommend this class to anybody who's interested in learning more about games, to anybody who's interested in becoming smarter.
I would, but I will say it is a bit difficult because you have to use your brain. But that is also a perk of it because you're not just looking at information and then relaying the information back.
Yes, 100%. It is so much fun. It's not too mentally taxing. Most everybody knows each other's names and we all work together to figure things out.